This next project is called an anamorphic grid drawing. We start with a photograph of an object on a piece of grid paper. We then take a ruler and redraw the lines gridding over top, but it has to be in the way that the lines were originally drawn. Now we take a piece of regular grid paper, we number it and letter it. And I am simply creating a dot to dot here so that I am graphing my image to this piece of grid paper. You'll notice that on the smaller piece of paper that has the image on it, I have little red dots that indicate where corners are. This makes things very, very easy to be able to do the grid. Plus, the numbers and letters also help to show you where the lines need to be. You'll note that I kind of skip forward here in a little bit simply because I don't feel like you need to see me draw the entire image. So right now all I'm doing is just doing a basic outline, which always makes things easier if you do the outline of the grid drawing. And then you can start working on interior lines. So once you have this outer edge done, you'll see that the shape is very distorted, and that's what we want. You'll even see where I've made a few mistakes here and have had to go back in and correct where my lines were supposed to be because I put my dots in the incorrect place. So here I am actually adding a little bit of detail, interior lines, and making sure that everything lines up correctly inside of my grid drawing. So the toughest thing that you'll find is recreating curves in this image. Pretty much on any image that you have to recreate curves on a grid are difficult, but it is doable. Sometimes you kind of have to redraw over an area until you can get that line smooth enough. I am only drawing this in black and white to make sure that you can see where the lines and stuff should be, and I'm actually going to go in and add some darker shading here in a few minutes. You'll note that all of my lines are fairly straight, and that by adding the color to it and shading, it creates a better illusion. I then cut the top part off, and if I take a picture just at the right angle, I end up with that anamorphic image.